The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go. Mikey 18.
Smith going to look to throw right away. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. From the 35 on second down, Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 65 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Lock it in motion right. On second down, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 1st and 10, Smith. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right.
45.
Now a 1st down throw, it's Smith. And he coughed it up. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Steps away to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a 1st down.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a 1st down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. But we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
On 1st down, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Check 56. Right here.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Being chased out left. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only do they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Buccaneers, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They fake the handoff. Now Brady rolling to his right. And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
Keep playing hard.
Wait, that wide, 80.
No chance. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Rip.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 17-yard line.
Rip. Here we go.
Brady going to throw.
57 to Mike. Hey, here we go.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Check out route.
60 Eagles.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Too little, tough.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to throw again. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, now Brady. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Russell Gage, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Brady will look to throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Strip that ball.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw again on second down. Smith.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Easy. 380.
56. Watch the screen.
Throwing now is Brady. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bucs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
At their 48-yard line.
Now a play fake. Brady. Out to his left. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Brady gives this to White.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. White again. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady.
Right back to Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets them closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
They will run it. It's Fournette. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take over